Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew told a room full of reporters the Brady Road landfill search for Ashlee Shingoose is expected to start in December, saying the process will resemble a search that was done this past year for two other women who were also killed by the same serial killer as Ashlee. The Shingoose family welcomed the Premier to their home in the St. Teresa Anishinaabe Nation for a sweat lodge ceremony earlier this month. Albert and Teresa wanted to start the physical search of the Brady landfill for their daughter Ashlee off in a good way. Kinew says he was grateful for the moving ceremony.
So now we're moving ahead to the next steps, which involve hiring the searchers. We've done sort of our preliminary test search already. This is very much the same process we used at Prairie Green Landfill, and now we're just doing it at Brady. And because we're there, the City of Winnipeg has been great. Winnipeg Police Service have been great about collaborating with us.
In 2022, Rebecca Contois, Morgan Harris, Mercedes Myron, and Ashlee Shingoose were brutally murdered. Their serial killer is serving a concurrent life sentence for first-degree murder ×4. Harris and Myron's remains ended up at a privately owned Prairie Green landfill. Last December, the province began searching, and after only 3 months, some remains from both were found. Shingoose was killed a couple months before the others, and her remains ended up at Brady Road. She went unidentified for 3 years. Even during the trial, she was only known as Buffalo Woman. It was months after the killer went to prison that police went back to interview him, which gave the police more evidence to identify Shingoose. Kinew says with the work at Prairie Green now completed, they have begun moving equipment to Brady landfill.
We've been doing the decommissioning activities, so it might look like there's activities on site, but it's not related to the search per se. It's because we had buildings there that were moving to Brady, trailers that were being moved to other locations, things like that.
This mobile home was placed near Prairie Green for a safe space for the Harris and Myron families to go to during the search. It may move to Brady Road, but it may also serve another purpose. Melissa Robinson is Harris's cousin.
We wanted to ensure that it was going to be fair, and we liked the idea of giving it to an organization maybe that could use it for our unsheltered women, our women at risk.
She now works with the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, helping other families in need. And just last week, Harris's daughter, Cambria Harris, began working for the province.
Cambria's a rock star.
She is currently the special assistant to the finance minister with a focus on reconciliation.
She showed poise, intelligence, moral courage, and I just think this is a great Manitoban that we have, and hopefully over her time working with us in government, we'll be able to build her up for the next stage of her career and the next stage of contributions to public life in Canada.
The fact that political spaces are hiring people with lived experiences is a good thing, says Robinson.
In looking at doing these types of roles, you need to have people that are impacted. People, sadly, that know that hurt, that know that loss.
The Brady Road landfill search for Ashlee is also expected to include searching for Tanya Nepanak. She went missing in 2011. A different killer was charged in 2012 for her disappearance and murder, but those charges were stayed. Back then, Winnipeg police only searched for a week and were not successful. As of right now, though, the province isn't saying much about what the search for Tanya will look like. TR Wheatley, APTN National News, Winnipeg.